Good morning, students. I am Manibhushan Prasad for class 10, subject mathematics, topic heights and distances. Is it clear? In your trigonometry, it is a part of your trigonometry. It is also in your first part syllabus. So, just learn this topic heights and distances. Using trigonometry, we can calculate the height of an object or distance between two objects. Is it clear? So at first see the two terms angle of elevation and angle of depression. When observer is here and object is here, I mean when object is just above the observer, in that case the angle formed to see that object is known as angle of elevation. And when object is just below the observer, I mean observer is at an height, in that case this angle, I mean angle made by this horizontal, okay, so that's angle of, this is known as angle of depression. Is it clear? For angle of elevation, objects should be above the observer, whereas in case of angle of depression, observer should be above the object. Okay, I mean when you see the downwards, angle of depression form. Now, numerically, both angles will be equal. As you know very well that these two lines will be parallel and these two angles are alternate angles. So that alternate angles are equal in case of parallel lines. So, but whenever we draw the figure, these two angles also reflects whether the object is above the observer or observer is above the object. Okay, just see. So it will be more clear by the examples. Just see now for the first example I have taken for you. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower. It is just mentioned here that angle of elevation of the top of a tower, I mean observer will below the, I mean in the foot of the tower. Is it clear? So just see the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Just see this is your tower and observer is here just 30 meter away from the foot of the tower and he observes angle of elevation of the top of the tower how much 30 degree. Now you know very well that tower, we just assume that tower stands on the ground vertically so that this angle is 90 degree. Okay, so in this way it forms a right angle triangle. Angle here is 30 degree and using trigonometry now it is 30, so it will be perpendicular base and hypotenuse. Okay, so for tan 30 means now perpendicular by base. I mean AB by BC. So tan 30 is AB by BC. Okay. Now you may ask that whether I have to use sine, cos or tan. Which one will be used? That depends on the data given and the required. Is it clear? Just see this is given and this will be required. So what is the relation between these two? So P by B, that is called tan. You can use now tan. Okay. So then, or you can say, sorry, we can use a cot also, but I will suggest you use simply sine, cos or tan. Okay. You can use cosec, sec, cot, no problem. Just see. Tan 30 degree. The tan 30 degree means AB by BC. So 1 by root 3, value of tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 30. So in this way, we can calculate h is equal to 30 by root 3, or you can rationalize the denominators, and so your answer is 17.32 meter. Clear? So height of the tower is 17.32 meter. See the another example. It says a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. the string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. I mean, this is your kite, and it is the string attached to the kite is tied here at the point of the ground at C. Okay, so this is 60-meter height of the kite, and length of string we have suppose L. Okay, and this kite makes angle of elevation how much? 60 degree here. So find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. No slack means it is just straight, so that we can use the length. Okay, it represents the length of the string. Now in this triangle, you find that the C angle of elevation is 60 degree. Now perpendicular and hypotenuse, it is L is required here. So between these two, there is a relation of sine. So we use sine 60. Sine 60 is equal to AB by AC. Clear? Sine 60 means AB by AC. Now sine 60 root 3 by 2, it is 60 by L. And now you can calculate by cross multiplication. Root 3 L is equal to 60 into 2, or L is equal to 120 by root 3. And after rationalizations, it comes 40 root 3. I need 40 into 1.732 multiply 69.28 meter. Clear? Take another problem. See, an observer 1.5 meter tall. I mean length, height of the observer, it is mentioned here, and is 28.5 meter away from a tower. So that we have drawn a tower, and we have just at a distance 28.5, we have drawn an observer which height is 1.5 meter. Is it clear? Just see now. So an observer 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from the tower. The angle of the elevation of the top of the tower from her eyes is 45 degree. What is the height of the tower? So height of tower should be AB. Height of tower should be AB, and height of observer is 1.5 meter. Now if you draw perpendicular here, I mean this is also perpendicular to you. So in this way, it will form a rectangle, so that it will be 28.5, this one also. No. So that we have mentioned C is equal to BD 28.5. Now for triangle AEC. Triangle AEC, always you have to take a right triangle. You know? So 1045 should be A by EC. I mean A by EC is 28.5. So value of A is also 28.5 meter. Now, what is the height of tower? Height of tower should be AE plus EB. No. So, 28.5 and EB is equal to CD. So, this is 1.5 total 30 meter. Clear? So, in this questions, I have taken for the purpose that generally we write the observer as a point. But here the height of the observer is also mentioned, so that I have to take this height. Okay. And this height should be added for the calculation of purpose of the height of the tower. Is it clear? Okay. Just is another question. It says that the shadow of a tower, the shadow of a tower on level ground increases by 10 meter. What it says? The shadow of a tower on level ground increases by 10 meter when the altitude of the sun changes from 45 degree to 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. Just see, AB is the height of the tower, and you can assume that our sun is here. Okay, and so that the shadow should be BC or BD. Okay, at the time for the point C, the shadow is length of shadow is BC, and when the angle of elevation, I mean just see, this is the sun. So the altitude of the sun changes, and so that is called angle of elevation. I mean height of the sun is measured as the angle. So that this is the 30 degree and this is 45 degree. Okay. Now, what the question says, just say the shadow of a tower on level ground increases by 10 meter when the altitude of the sun changes from 45 to 30 degree. So, if it is x, then it should be x plus 10. I mean, the proportion CD is 10 meter. Okay. Now, we have to find out the height of the tower. So, using trigonometry, just see now, in triangle ABC 1045, in triangle ABC 1045 should be AB by BC. So 1 is equal to h by x or h is equal to x. Clear? And see, we just take the triangle ABD. So in this case, triangle ABD 1030 should be equal to AB by BD. I mean 1 by root 3 is equal to h by x plus 10. But h is equal to x, so we can write h plus 10. Now do the cross multiplication. Root 3h is equal to h plus 10. And so root 3h minus h is equal to 10. Take the h common. Root 3 minus 1 is equal to 10. H, no. So 10 by root 3 minus 1. Now it can be rationalized. So we multiply with its conjugate, root 3 plus 1, root 3 plus 1. And so 10 into the value of root 3 is how much? 1.732. And now denominators a square minus b squared, so 3 minus 1. So in this way we calculate and our answer is 13.66 meter. Is it clear? Have you learned this part? Just see one more problem. It says that an aeroplane at an altitude of 1200 meter, an aeroplane at an altitude of 1200 meter finds that two ships are sailing towards it in the same direction. So there is the aeroplane here, and it observes that there are two ships at C and D in the same direction. Okay. Now the angles of depression of the ships are, as observed by the airplane, is 60 degree and 30 degree. So that if it is a case of depression, so your figure should be like this. This is your 60 degree, and now this will be 30 degree. Okay, this is the case of depression, so you just draw this figure. Now, question is find the distance between the two ships. I mean, this x should be required. CD is required here. AB is the aeroplane. I mean, height is the aeroplane. Aeroplane is here at the A, and now it observes angle of depression of C as 60 degree and D as 30 degree. Two ships are at C and D. Okay, so we have to find out the distance between the two ships. Just see now. For triangle ABC, yes, for triangle ABC, this is 60 degree. So tan 60 should be equal to AB by BC. Now tan 60 root 3. AB is 1200, BC is your x. So that the value of x should be 1200 by root 3. We multiply root 3 by root 3. So that this is 400 root 3. Okay, there is no need to calculate in decimals as the BC is not required. We required only CD. So we are going to just proceed now. 1030 in triangle ABD. Just see triangle ABD. 1030 should be equal how much? AB by BD. 1030 is equal to AB by BD. I mean 1 by root 3 is equal to 1200 by x plus y. Clear? So that the value of x plus y is equal to 1200 root 3, and value of x we have already calculated 400 root 3. So put here 400 root 3 plus y 1200 root 3. So in this way you can simplify. The value of y is coming 800 root 3. And now put the values of root 3. How much? 1.732. Just say the values of root 3 you always put 1.732. Otherwise, if it is given in your question that root 3 is equal to 1.73, you can use them. Is it clear? Always use the value of root 3 how much? 1.732. But a particular question is it if it is mentioned the value of root 3 is 1.73, you can use that, no problem. Just see. So that 800 root 3, 800 into 1.732, and now your answer is 1385.6 meter. So in this way, students, we have discussed today the 5 problems of your height and distance. Now try to solve more problems, the similar types, you know. Give your more stress to draw the correct figure. If figure is correct, and then only then your solutions will be correct. Okay. In the next video, we will discuss more problems on height and distance. Is it clear? Thank you. Have a nice day.